like reflecting off my van, it kind of washes it out. But you know, we'll just have to.
Well, here you can see maybe on that wall.
This cute little flickering thing.
Yeah.
Tell Dorian what it is.
What is the finish on this wall here? This stuff. What'd you do? Just a.
It's a plaster. It's a Homosote is the base. It's a like 1/2-inch recycled newsprint. Hi. And I cut all the 1/2-inch. It's like soundboard, and I cut all those panels first to fit in each space. And then this is fur.
So what it's just beautiful.
What I did, well, you would have to have seen the house from the beginning.
I kind of did. I saw it when you were leveling the foundation.
Yeah, if it was nicer out, we could go outside and I could show you. But
you should come up yesterday. This room is beautiful.
Thanks.
Absolutely. I just haven't want to cry. It's so gorgeous.
Well, it was a lot of puzzle.
I knew you were telling it. This is beautiful.
It is, it's beautiful.
It took a lot of work.
Oh yeah. What about the leaded, what's the story on the leaded glass? Is that new or old?
That's, these people in the Axon Glass made those.
Oh, they did make them for you.
Yeah. And
those little candles, do they really work?
at night, they come on.
Oh,
And they work on a little turn a timer inside of the bottom. But basically, the house early on in its life went from here out. It sunk between 6 and 9 inches all the way along the whole front of the house. So the whole house went down, and then the rest of it pulled over. So the house storing since the 30s was sitting like this. So this was all went down 9 inches here. So there's a beam in the basement that everything stayed stable in the beam, but everything went down over here. So the whole house got pulled over. About, you know, the outside wall of the house was leaning out 2 inches every 8 feet. You know, it was just, you felt like it was going to fall down when you're inside of it. So first thing to do, we gutted the whole place. None of the walls on the inside of the house are old. So it's all been completely reframed. So
no plaster at all anymore?
No plaster, no nothing. We took over 35 tons of material out of here. And the footprint of the house is the same, but everything else has been changed. You know, this wall didn't have an opening here. There was French doors there. This was actually a bedroom here.
It's a bedroom?
Well, you came into the house here.
Oh, I can get it now. It's a beautiful outdoor space.
You came into the entry, and there was a wall here, and a door into this dining room, and then a door going to the attic. So all the stairs are new. There was a door. There was a hallway that went this way, and there was a door here to a little bedroom, and had 2 windows. The hard part was that the house was brick. And we couldn't do a lot of work on the outside without tearing the brick apart. And this whole front had to be redone pretty much because of the collapse, you know, because the brick came apart.
Right.
So then you walk down a hallway, and then there was a bedroom or a bathroom here. And then you went further down the hall, and Dave's bedroom was a bedroom, but there was an eating area, and then the kitchen was back where his bathroom is.
Would you flip the lights on there so we can see? I think it'll show that.
What's this fabric?
These aren't really that great a light for the.
What's this? This is a slate.
It's granite.
This is a granite?
Yeah.
Wow,
It's called silk because it has this texture to it.
It has texture, but it doesn't have a whole lot of veining at all.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
What are they going to do with the ceilings? Paint them or?
Well, yeah.
He said,
"How did John make that?"
I can't even describe to you what I had to do.
Went down to Lowe's and had the guy cut it to size and glued it with Elmer's glue.
Yeah. No.
Beautiful.
Well, this wood right here, this is from a tree at Claude Lakewold's house that came down, and I just had to this was my shop for a long time, this living room. So I was putting things up and doing all the
Who takes a tree and makes?
Now, that's not a solid, it's a flat stand.
It's just
it's beautiful.
But he planed the.
I like that green.
Did you plane the wood or have it planed?
No, I made all the wood. All the trim in here in the whole house. I bought about 4,000 board feet of rough fir and started going through it, and it was in all various sizes and stuff, and I just started cutting it up, and saying, well, this I'm going to use for this, and this I'm going to use for that. It was like an OCD nightmare, you know.
The fireplace, is that original or is that made to look like it's been used?
This is original.
It is. I say I like the tiles.
Yeah,
it looks really natural.
Apparently, their famous tile maker made these tiles, but I couldn't.
It's kind of like jade green, almost like a green green. Interesting.
And this part is original, but they painted it. But so this is new. Everything you see, these old windows are original, but I tore out before I did the trim. I tore out all the double hung windows and stripped them and repaired what was rotten. Remade some of the sills that sit outside. All the outside wood, all the trim on the outside of the house is new.
Mm-hmm. You can tell the windows are old because they've got the ripples in them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but
all the eaves, all the soffits, all the rafter tails were all rotten. Everything was torn off, and I had scaffolding built from the porch all the way around the front.
I came up here when you were doing that.
Was there still scaffolding up? And it was just a mess, you know.
Yeah.
But.
And John was up here working by himself.
And then the stairs to the basement used to be where Dave's shower is in the back. So the stairs weren't here before.
I like the brick treatment here.
Yeah, thanks. And
was that at the chimney originally, or?
It's the old furnace chimney.
That's what I meant. It looks like it's the same brick. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah. And so there's this was a bedroom before.
Looks like it's going to be again.
This, yeah. And this is new wood here on the floor. This is a new oak. The original oak in the dining room and the kitchen in the living room is original, but the rest of it is one piece there.
Okay. This looks brand new in here.
Yeah, and then
now why the window? The way that window's made.
Well, this should have been. We sent back so many windows that were wrong, so we just didn't want to send this one back. But it should have been hinged on the other side.
Yeah.
But we needed I guess apparently we needed an egress window to
for
get out.
escape.
Yeah. So this window, if you turn this, it's called a tilt turn. So you open it, which should have been this way.
Yeah.
You can open it this way, or if you turn it up like this, it can go in like that.
Very nice.
So that way you have security, but you can still get ventilation.
Very nice.
And that'll be painted because that's crappy wood. And then this was a sliding.
Oh, there's a deck.
There's a slider back here, and there's a bunch of rod underneath it. So we wanted to make just a door and then build a deck. So that's all about.
So it ends right there. Very nice.
And then eventually we might build a sauna down there underneath the
That'd
wall
be
or
nice.
something like that.
It'd be very private.
And then, so this was the eating nook area before, and the old kitchen's here, and this is where the sink was.
Oh, that's where the kitchen was. Oh.
And then this was kind of open back over here, and then the stairs to the basement went down in this area.
Where's the light for in here, John? Oh, there. Well, I want to look at this sink. Now, what does he use this sink for? Is this going to be the master sink?
Yeah.
Wow, it's like concrete with rocks and stuff in it.
And
the floors are radiant. They feel so good.
It reminds me of a salmon.
Yeah, me too. Like he's going to get salmon. He's got the little stones in the shower.
So that's where the stairs to the basement went. And then over here...
Just a few sprayers and everything.
There was actually a little interior...
Good.
So up here, I never want to see another compound angle as long as I live. But basically, I tore out everything in the attic. All these walls was.
So we're in the attic?
Yeah, we're in the old attic. So the ceiling height when we got the place was at this level.
Oh.
And the doors, therefore, were framed like this, but this is how tall the doors were.
A little too short.
And yeah, it was just odd the way they did it. So anyway, the roof, I can't really describe it to you, but basically what I did is when I started, I drew a straight line along this wall, all the way from that end to that end. Same with the first floor along the stair wall, and then rebuilt the house from that straight line. And so the roof actually sits on the house, exaggerated, kind of like this.
Yeah.
So everything had to be, there's so much shimming, and you had to see it framed before the sheetrock really to get an appreciation for what is here. But anyway, it's I strung lines from that end all the way down to that end, and if you look from here, before that wall was there,
yeah,
you could look at this plane and look down and see the other plane, and they, you know, they follow each other exactly, and it's little things like that that make the puzzle difficult to do. But some people see it, and I think your brain sees it.
Yeah.
And even if you're not conscious of it, you just know that you don't have to worry about looking for mistakes or order or anything. It's all in front of you. So this is going to be, this dormer didn't used to be
This
here.
is all feng shui. I like change. What is it? Is it all whatever it's supposed to be?
It is, yeah. This just used to come straight down, so you didn't have any windows here or anything. And so
this is way better. Oh my god.
And then there was a wall here that, and then 2 doors. It was kind of cool, but this was like a porch, and those windows were actually, originally, they were like little doors you could open up on either side of the chimney.
Oh yeah.
And you could have like an interior porch upstairs or whatever, but it didn't really work. And I don't know, there were rats everywhere, because the house had settled, the house had settled so much that, I mean, the roof lines weren't even the same on one side of the house than the other. So just to make it solid, this floor, it was like a trampoline, just to make all the framing right so we could continue was really...
Is that just like crawl space then, and attic or storage, or?
This is storage. So you can, this is a little spot. So, and then if you wanted it to be like a little kid's room or something, we didn't want anyone to feel trapped. Plus you could look in on a baby if it's crib or something. And then this used to be a bathroom. So there was a tub, well, when it was framed differently, there was a tub here, and then there was a wall that came, these are new windows here. But there's a wall that came between the second and third window and went all the way down that way. And this area over here, that bathroom was a bedroom, and it used this area as a closet, so we rearranged that. This could be, you could put a washer dryer here if you wanted to.
Oh, sure.
Perfect for a crib.
This threshold is going to go over that 2x4 there, so I haven't cut it yet. But
very good.
And this is the bathroom.
These must be the original floors up here?
No, these are, we had these, the guy did a crappy job, but my friend Charlie finished them and they look okay. But he didn't do a very good job. I couldn't begin to tell you all about it.
To do all this other work, and I put some...
This is he was a storyteller, that guy. He said he'd do a lot of things we did. So this is original floor, this is hemlock. And we kept this, the old nail walls.
Well, that's, okay, now I can tell the difference, now that I compare them.
And this is a new dormer here, and this was a crazy thing that was very difficult, but
I like this tub on the shape of it.
Yeah. And then the shower comes out of the ceiling there.
Oh, it's a shower.
We need to, we need to make a curtain.
Thought of everything. Nice big window too. It's such privacy too up here. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. And then this used to be, these windows upstairs were all rotten, so we just took them out and put in new ones.
And redo.
But
the last work on it too. That's a stripes.
That bathroom was not good.
Not yet.
Not yet, Sherry.
Yeah. It will.
You can tell Sherry's
I'm trying not to wet my pants.
Yeah. Well, you go downstairs. This is really the only room up here that pretty much stayed the same shape. It's
look at the holly tree.
Called the west bedroom.
It's got berries.
The west bedroom.
Yeah.
Look at the holly tree.
What's he gonna use this for?
Well, it'll be a bedroom, I guess.
Just like a guest room.
Well, he probably won't use most of the house, all I did was, when I reframed it, I just framed in a closet.
I can't believe he hasn't hired somebody to paint.
Well,
so you're gonna put a deck off the top of the garage?
Well, we were talking about it.
You could do that at any time, but that would be nice.
Yeah. We were thinking originally of trying, it just wouldn't work because of the way the roof line goes. If this was just a regular gable end, we could have put a doorway in here and a little deck going, or a little, like, what do you call those little balconies? That we could have walked over to it.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking I've got a better idea, a little roof garden.
Yeah, but...
Because there, he gets sunshine here, he won't get sunshine anyplace else.
And you have to make sure it's strong enough.
Well, we were trying to access it through here, but we couldn't do it because of the height restriction because of the soffit. So
rooftop garden.
He'll just have to.
You can look out and see all the flowers.
Yeah.
We'll put a set of stairs up from the back of the house.